Well, hello there, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your daily read. This is for Thursday, the 17th of November, 2022. Let's jump right to the tarot. We're going to pull from the Mermaid Tarot, as they're telling me, the mystics. But anyways, we are going to talk about the day. So keep in mind, this is general for all 12 signs for the day, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave me a comment. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But I feel like the majority of which who tune into these daily reads are already part of the general tribe. That was horrible wording. But anyways, for Thursday, we have the Six of Pentacles, a day of abundance, a day of gifting being thought of for the future. It could actually take place, thinking about birthdays, holidays, stuff of that nature. But I feel like your hard work is leaving you with attention, rewards. You could even be thinking about financial gains in the near future, okay? Expected returns in that sense. But underneath it all, it's this very passionate way about what you produce, develop. But thinking about oneself in regards to a situation where you're a bit guarded, okay, or just expecting to be in the near future, or even reflecting on past moments where you were a bit guarded, okay. This could be a living situation, work, friendships. For some, I feel like it's more a relationship or somebody you're dating, but I feel like you're being pushed to recognize that a passionate fresh start is lying ahead. You could be, for select people drawn to this reading, select souls, you are initiating, interviewing for a passionate fresh start for a job, or just sparking a new level of connecting with somebody you already know, or with a new person, whether that's online, via text message, in person, you name it. If I'm getting so many different scenarios, okay? But what else do we have for Thursday? We have the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It's a lot of movement throughout this day, okay? Migrating from situation to situation, location to location, because that was multiple nights already coming out. But there's part of you that's just kind of moving at your own pace, seeing something trickle in the upward direction, slowly but surely, okay? It's not as if it's moving quick enough for your liking, but it's still growing, okay? It's still increasing, however that works for you. But I do sense that it's gratifying either way, okay? It's still a form of abundance if you view it in the right manner. But I also feel like you're thinking about, in a very confident manner, how to acquire more success, trying to be creative in regards to that, trying to separate your emotions from what you're trying to manifest at this time. Feeling as if those drawn to this daily read have more than one manifestation in mind, right? It's as if you know you can do so, right? You know you can create, send out your intentions and see what you desire come to be in your life. So therefore, why settle for one manifestation, right? I want the perfect love, right? Romance, relationship. I want healthy friendships. I want business, or just work, or both, that kind of success. And I want money, okay? And so Spirit's saying this is a day that reminds you, with the Six of Pentacles coming out overall for the center card, you don't have to settle for just one, right? But don't be surprised if it just takes a bit for these manifestations to come to be, okay? They're not going to all come in at once. That would be a bit overwhelming, to say the least. And we want you to be able to water what's in front of you and appreciate it all the meanwhile. Interesting. And I know some of you have been watering whatever that is for you for a while. But again, you're seeing rewards, gifting back to you from the universe is what I'm hearing. And I feel like that could come in the form of attention, could come in the form of money, growth, once again, more than one. The fruits of your labor, basically. And it's a day that reminds you what you water, what you pay attention to, what you utilize to your advantage, and potentially to help other people, that will prosper, okay? But also thinking about fulfillment, okay? And they're saying just keep swimming. Don't stop investing in, I was being drawn to the fish. Don't stop investing in what feels worthy to you, what feels right to you, what feels attached to, or just simply your life's purpose, your destiny, okay? Your life's work is what they're saying. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Working well with others is what I just heard for some, but this is more so just simply in the midst of a heavy situation. Okay, even potentially with a heavy workload for some, it could be both of what I just mentioned. You are gaining a true level of quality attention, noticing is what I'm hearing. People tuning into your online presence, people noticing you in the work environment. There's a focus on physical pain. Spirit's been giving me this intense mid back pain, and it literally is, I can't even explain how it feels to get this as you're trying to make your way through your day, but there's a focus on your physical well-being, okay? For one reason or another. It doesn't have to be spiritually affected or connected in any way, shape, or form, but Spirit's saying with this crown that I'm being drawn to, you need to keep your crown on throughout this day, regardless of how you feel physically, regardless of how drained you feel at certain points, regardless of certain disturbances, frustrations, the energy in the air potentially. No matter how heavy things feel, right, or how much you have to accomplish still, you need to keep that damn crown on, okay? It's, what's the right wording? It is imperative, is what they're saying. Imperative, thank you. The Queen of Cups coming out, interesting. So the King and Queen of Cups, as well as the Hierophant, if I could even say it. So don't be surprised if there's a bit of spiritual messing with, or simply slight struggles when it comes to spitting the right words out, okay? But I feel like once you do get it out, the imperfection shines in a beautiful way, a relatable way, or just you find oneself succeeding in the end, okay? So don't fret the struggles along the way. Keywording. I feel like that was also in regards to your situation, your life as a whole. Don't fret the struggles along the way. Don't stress it, okay? Don't make it more in one's mind, heart, and soul than it needs to be. They're saying don't make a mountain out of a molehill. But anyways, and that could also pertain to slight frustrations outside of you, other factors in the work environment, at home, you name it, okay? Keep things simplistic in that sense, and let's move on. Don't hang on to things. But I do feel as if it's a day where your, caring nature comes into play, your emotional side needs to be tended to. Even if that doesn't mean you're getting out a good cry or you're getting a release in any way, shape, or form, it just feels like you need to acknowledge what is making you feel emotional recently. What's made you feel, even if that's coming through in certain ways, as levels of frustration or just irritation, that's stemming from deep down a level of unhealed wounds or just being triggered in one way, shape, or form. So we need to recognize who and what's affecting us in that manner, or why we're allowing that to get the best of us at certain points, or start to, and just kind of take a step back. They're saying cool our jets and just move forward and keep watering what we need to. And again, gain the attention we deserve, but there's also certain levels of attention potentially that you're not really desiring, okay, from one, if not multiple people that you don't care for or want to pay attention to you. It could be the wrong kind of attention. Anyways, I just heard needy energy for some, but the Hierophant talking about how there's a studious way about you throughout this day, buckling down and doing what you have to do, potentially researching, stumbling upon an option that may not be the right one for you, however that works out, but it just feels like Spirit's helping you remember what's out there, okay? For when the time comes, we're replacing what feels unhealthy. When the time comes, you're gaining more health in your life due to what we're helping you brainstorm and remember you deserve, okay? Because it feels like at times you just kind of get wrapped up in your current day situation and forget that the unhealthiness isn't your future, okay? Whether that's work, home, connection, you name it. The Five of Wands, it just feels like certain levels of unhealthy energy around you that you're connected to, it just wrapped up with in one way, shape, or form. You don't have to deal with that in the long run, period, okay? And I need you to cleanse your energy, especially if you're empathic. Little moments of distraction taking place as well, okay? But it's a day where you're being reminded you deserve this new opportunity to make money, okay? You deserve this new opportunity to to be happy. Look at the rainbow shining quite bright there at the top of this card. And I feel like you're being reminded, however you want to view it, there's fairies, there's angels, there's guides watching over you. There's little bits of magic in the air throughout this day that keep you distracted from the annoyances, the frustrations, from even thinking back to what pissed you off or what isn't perfect in your situation at this time, okay? We need you to keep your eye on what's important at this time, okay? As things do align, I'm getting a very Three of Wands, Four of Wands vibe, where ships are coming in one after the other, or just with a little bit of space in between. So you need to be acknowledging and remembering this, okay? And we need an emotional fresh start, okay? Press that restart button and take a step back and view things from a realistic perspective, like we were talking about in Wednesday's reading. And remember, things are changing, okay? And things will change even more so in bigger ways moving forward, which again, Spirit will point out and make you think about at certain points throughout the day. So don't fret the details, don't stress the frustrations. Press that restart button and allow for oneself to move forward with the utmost confidence as things come in throughout this day, and you're pushed to view things in a way that helps you move forward with more confidence and a clear mind. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Thursday, and I'll definitely see you next time.